what's going on, everyone, and welcome to this video. Today's video is going to be a special video because I have the CEO and my good friend Hassan with Eaconomy, and it's been over, I want to say a year now since we did our last video that you guys saw on my YouTube channel, but a lot has changed. I know the outsiders looking in are looking at Eaconomy not realizing what we have to offer over here, but I want Hassan to just touch base on, some of the new things before we start touching base on more details.
For sure. It's great to have you here, man.
Most definitely.
Calvin's our first guest in the LA corporate office of the company, as you guys can see. So he's lucky. But all jokes aside, man, it's been crazy. It's been a whole year since we shot that video.
100%.
And so many people got so much value out of that video. But really quick, what we've accomplished as a company in the last 12 months has been just crazy, guys. We released an app in December. We're about to drop 2 more apps this month, which we'll talk about later on. We're in over 81 countries now, over 20,000 active users. That's good. It's really good. But the beautiful thing is that we're just really getting started. So many people have accomplished big ranks, and we're about to go to our big event here on the 23rd at Eric Worre's studio to actually finally launch the USA market. And we're gonna do a big affiliate mastermind. But yeah, guys, this is our breakout year. Last year we had a crazy year. We had an amazing event in London at our Winter Gala event with those 500 of our top affiliates there that got recognized, man. So many icons, right?
I know. So
many different races, different cultures, different faces, male, female, parents. It's just, it was a pretty powerful event. And we also released our first app in December, our cryptocurrency app, DeFiverse, which has been nuts.
No, that product alone got me out my seats, because you have to understand the day and age that we're in right now, a lot of people are uneducated about the crypto space. It's here to stay. No matter what you heard online of it being a scam or anything, people are only calling it a scam because they have no knowledge of it. So for Eaconomy to be able to launch a high-level product like that, that's one of the biggest things that made me say, you know what? Me and Sam, we have to touch base again in LA.
Yeah.
Like, we have to, people have to know what's going on. I wanted to be in person. I know you want to see my nice, crisp, handsome face in person. So we didn't want to do it on Zoom. We wanted to come to you guys in person and personal. So, when it comes down to DeFiverse, like, how was that a thing that came to Eaconomy? Because before we talked about everybody with Forex, stock options, how did DeFiverse come to?
Yeah, so at the time of when we shot the first interview, we didn't have DeFiverse like Calvin's talking about. We had crypto education, we had crypto learning sessions, we had metaverse learning sessions, NFT knowledge, all that kind of stuff, but it wasn't at the level of what we have now. Last year, I got connected with 2 amazing people, Crypto Picasso, as you know, Kevin Barquero, who is the co-creator of DeFiverse, and these 2 had put together a platform that blew me away. I mean, it's in over 5 different languages with native traders in that language. It's not just AI translation, and the results have been insane. I mean, dude, when me and my chief trading officer, Michael, were looking at the results for DeFiverse, we're like, dude, this looks fake. Like, right? It's just, and I know some people see that right now, like there's no way DeFiverse's results are real. But the first thing is our testimonials from our customers is the first example that it's real. The second thing is we post results every single Monday. Every win, every loss, we're transparent about everything. And when I had the ability to partner up with them and bring them into Eaconomy under the Eaconomy umbrella to collaborate, they did something so selfless, but also so exciting. They had their own company that they were doing full time, and they shut the whole thing down just to be a part of Eaconomy's bigger purpose and bigger mission. And so, yeah, it's been a huge win. DeFiverse specifically, we first rolled it out on the web portal, the web version. It was back in November or October, November, December, and every month since that product has released, it's doubled in a user base per month. This past month, it has tripled. So that's a sign that something's obviously there in that product, man. I mean, even if we weren't in the second bull run right now, that product alone is gonna have about 100,000 users active on it a month by the end of this year. And that's if we don't even do what we're doing right now. That, like, if we kept doubling and tripling like we are right now, I mean, you know, the compound effect, it'd be way more. So we're talking about a very small ratio of that expected goal, and it shows you that the product is just next level, man.
100%. I want you guys to understand, when it comes down to network marketing companies, I've been a part of the industry for about 12 years now, and we always want to say, you know, worry about the compensation plan, or we always want to say, be a product of the product. But without me being biased at all, I promise you guys I'm not biased, we have the best of both worlds. People could be a product of the product, and we have an aggressive compensation plan, and that's what's powerful about Eaconomy. So when you think about somebody like myself, like Eaconομy's been around for years now. People don't realize, you know, there's no secret, you know, of all the hurdles that we have to go through as a company, but, you know, dealing with somebody like Hassan, a leader, to be able to overcome, see, it's not about what happens during that time, it's how you handle those problems. So let's get the elephant out of the room real quick. How were you able, you don't have to get full details, but how were you able to understand, like, when a problem came, that you can still move forward? Because we have a lot of people that like to talk, but we don't have a lot of visionaries, and you are a visionary.
Well, I appreciate that, bro. The first thing I had to ask you though is, where's the elephant? I'm just kidding. If you guys know me, I'm a super corny person. It's like one of the worst things. I always say I got bad dad jokes, but on a serious note, it's a great question, man. The truth is that I always tell people, there was even a point where I had a lady tell me, like, hey, what made you believe that, like, after everything the company got hit with, from bad partnerships to bad affiliates to bad experiences, what was the moment when you knew that you wanted to keep going and do it even bigger? And I laughed at her, and she's like, why are you laughing at me? I said, because what makes you think I ever stopped? You know what I mean? When I had originally thought of this vision, this idea, it was because of liberation. I wanted to liberate us. I mean, man, you and I have been in the industry now about almost 12 years. And more importantly, you and I, the last 9 years, have seen every single trading network marketing company under the sun. Like, literally, we really have. And the good, bad, and the ugly. And it was through those bad experiences for me being a distributor, of me consulting trading companies, that really drove me to want to put the thing together. And so if I didn't have a true, what's the right word? Passion. That's the word. If I didn't have a true passion for liberation, of showing people that we could be better, right? I never should have started the company in the first place, but I did. And that's why through every challenge that we've faced, we've always come out on top. And that's the thing in business, whether it's Eaconomy or any other business or a life. When you're going through something, it's not about who you are when everything's going good. It's about who you are when everything's going bad. When you know how to determine yourself and to have complete certainty, complete belief, complete faith, complete trust in your vision and yourself and passion, you'll get through the hard times, and you'll either solve it yourself, or you're gonna attract the right people who are gonna help you solve that problem. And so, and if you fail, I mean, hey, dude, if you take an L, the only way to go forward is by taking L's. So I'm very, very grateful, very grateful. I'll never stop no matter what. But as you know, the last 6 months, we have really been working on, like, structuring and perfecting our corporate team. And yes, do I have all the experience in the world to run this thing to $1 billion in sales, multi-billion dollars in sales, us create a bunch of millionaires like we've done in the past? Sure. But do I want that responsibility solely on my shoulders? I don't. Why? Because this company is a massive responsibility. More importantly for me is like philanthropy. And so I don't want to ever let people down because I had an ego so big that I am the one that has to do everything. No, I wanted to bring other people who've also hit those milestones and just collect them so we can increase the probability of being here long term.
100%. Again, you hear that response? This is a professional dude, this is why I like him. But no, realistically, like, this is why I could be a part of something like this. I don't want to be a part of something where they, you know, a owner, CEO, you know, they fold under pressure. How can you be more innovative? How can you, you know, keep creating more visionaries in the business? But, you know, again, I love how you answer that question, because like how you said, we've been in the industry for 12 years. We were rocking together for 9 years. And I want you guys to understand, again, I have to always give flowers, because a lot of people is always going to throw salt on the game, you know, but we actually innovated the way people are trading today. Hassan specifically, the way people are actually, you know, maneuvering through their Forex platforms, he pioneered it. So when you see all these companies come and go, and we're still here, you understand where it's at. So when you're watching this video and you're asking yourself like, you know, why economy? Why should I join economy? It's for these simple reasons. We pioneered the game. When problems came, we continued to innovate in this space. So I understand that, you know, the products are perfect as right now. Everything's working fine. People want to know, you know, the money aspect, like the compensation plan. Like, how were you able to create innovative products, but still was more aggressive on the compensation side and still profitable as a company? Like, that right there is crazy.
Man, it's look, when we rolled everything in the market, my biggest vision was I want this to be my last stand, right? All of us. Like, for me, I don't want to do this again, you know, God willing. And I know, Calvin, you don't want to do this again.
100%.
And other 7-figure and 8-figure earners, their biggest goal, the biggest thing they're searching for is a legacy company. And they don't want to do this. It's not a bad thing to not want to have to do the work again. It's they're looking for a home. And so I was like, okay, if I'm going to create the potentially perfect environment, the potentially perfect home, the affordability is there from the price. We kill everyone. The value from the service is unprecedented. The third one was the compensation plan. I wanted to make something that would reward big top income earners who have had the experience, but also the new people that if they came into here, worked hard, stayed committed, they could fly. And I felt like that would be the perfect alignment, the perfect mix, because you can bring the best of both worlds, experienced and non-experienced people, and let it rip. And so when I put the plan together, my biggest goal was that alignment plus giving as much back to the field as possible. The people who are working the hardest, the people who are talking about it daily, the people who make this a job, right? And so we were able to come up with a plan we came up with. And it's funny because so many people have tried throwing shade and saying that we're competitors, but that's me being gracious, because they're not really competitors. If you look at, you know, the things on the table, it's not me being arrogant. But, you know, people who believe they are competitors have thrown shade saying it's not gonna last, you know, it's too upside down. And it's usually people who have no experience at all owning a network marketing company, or it's people who have never consulted before. It's just regular distributors, right? Who think they know better, and more importantly, they're trying to create fear, confusion, or whatever. And the truth is, ladies and gentlemen, is that the plan we put together, it's been tested before we even went live in the market. And what that means is that I don't ever have to change the plan. And in fact, what's crazy is, you know, I'll say this for the sake of this video and whenever it gets posted, but at the event in Vegas, whether you're watching this video after the event in Vegas, and you know the news, or you're watching prior, we're about to release a whole new global piece of the plan, another way that you can earn income as an affiliate. So it shows you that we're not only stable, but we have the ability to even reward them, the affiliates who work hard as well. So yeah, I mean, we have, at this moment, I think there's like over, I'll say this with confidence, I know there's at least 40 icons, which is crazy. And that's not talking about the people who are making, you know, 50K a month plus. You know, disclaimer, past profits are not necessarily indicative results. You know, you gotta work hard. But putting all that aside, it's nuts. It shows you that something's there, and more importantly, that it's working. You know what I mean? There's stability there. And it's not like people hit these achievements and like, oh, I'm back down. I mean, bro, you and I have seen it so much.
100%.
People launch a company, they're there for like 3 months, maybe 6 months, they hit a rank, and every month it's like this, they're going down. Here, the commonality has been they hit a rank, they stayed there and just been like growing, you know? So, yeah, we got something special.
100%. And economy is a place for innovative entrepreneurs too as well. So even if you have your own brand and, you know, business plan, regardless of the fact, there's always people that's going to follow you and want something that's going to make them money. And we have recession-proof skill sets when it comes down to the Forex tools and stock option education. So, you know, one thing I loved about economy, like this second stint around, is that it's more yeah, we have automation, and there's going to be semi-automated tools and automation for international clientele and stuff like that. But one thing that stuck with me was the education factor. Like, people are actually really learning real life results. So when it comes down to the Forex aspect, and even with the stock option aspect, you know, what made you realize, okay, you know what, I know the industry, because again, you know who started that.
Yeah.
Everybody wants automation. He made it a thing where everybody got addicted to automation, but we had to peel it back. But you know, we have to educate people, because we realized even with all that power, you still have to have some type of knowledge and control. So, give us some insight about the stock options and Forex.
Man, it's the biggest thing, and that's a great question. The first thing I would say is that first of all, there's good and bad in everything. The past 5 years, we have seen so many Ponzi schemes that have come to light.
100%.
People giving their money for guaranteed returns and just crazy stuff. And what ended up happening is, yes, that was bad, but then also it forced people to have the mindset of like, dude, I got excited about trading, I wanted to get involved, but is there actually something out there that's legitimate, and how can I learn? And so I wanted us to make sure that, first of all, everything starts with education. Whether you're using the semi-automated manual trading softwares like Manara or other products that we have come out like Echo, or it's just straight education, everything starts with education, So being able, guys, to be informed, it's like Calvin just said, it's a recession-proof skill set. Recession-proof skill set. That's something no one can take. Not me, not him, not your friend, not the government. It's a recession-proof skill set. And the results that we have seen from our educators and the people learning, it's crazy. I mean, Jessica Ramos will be at the event, at our Vegas event on the 23rd. Shout out to Jessica Ramos. She's unbelievable. Man, she's just, I have nothing against, I want to be very clear because it's a public video, right? And I have to be political too. I love all of our educators, and they have a very special place in my heart. But Jessica Ramos has the highest track record, just facts, right? The highest track record out of all of our educators who gets a new person started that knows nothing about trading. And she does we do a boot camp, 60 to 90 day boot camp, and the amount of people who didn't know anything about trading before, didn't know how to trade before, some who had some trading knowledge or wanted to get better, the amount of success stories at the end of the boot camps, it's unbelievable. So it just shows you guys, it's like, you guys get this. Stop trying to go for the quick buck. It's like with some of you who've gone to college, maybe you're watching this video, or you graduated college. You went there for a reason. You studied, you worked hard. The difference is with trading, whether it's Forex, whether it's stocks, with trading, once you figure it out, you're talking about going to the market and creating your own income. That's crazy. So that's why education is always important.
100%. Economy is the one-stop shop for financial literacy. Again, past profits are indicative of future results. You're going to have to work. Hey,
Calvin's trying to get us in trouble with this.
Are not indicative of future results, but you have to understand you have to put in the work. You're going to have to be a product of the product. You're going to have to understand what we got going on over here. And it's not hard to be a product of the product over here. Again, even if you're an affiliate, I encourage you guys, one thing for me being an affiliate in this industry, you always want to just buy the affiliate package. No, get the customer package too as well. Use the product yourself. Take advantage of the Forex aspect of the company. Take advantage of the stock option aspect of the company. Take advantage of DeFi-verse. Take advantage of everything because, first of all, it's affordable to begin with. At the end of the day, like even myself as an affiliate, I utilize the products, and even if I didn't start utilizing some of them, I contact Hassan and ask him. There's always people in this business that's willing to help you get started with other products and learn how to use it. That's the value of it. Each product alone, even though you get it in a bundle pack, just the one product in that bundle pack is worth the whole package itself. And that's why I'm like, okay, this is something that I know I could build. If you're a leader watching this is something that you can build. If you're a customer that's been looking to get into this space when it comes down to Forex, stock option, and even crypto, this is the one-stop shop for that. And I just want to, thank Hassan. At the end of the day, I was able to fly out to LA. He put me in position to win. I always have to put my flowers out there. At the end of the day, there's other affiliates out here that's putting in work. And one thing I was talking to one of the top leaders, Alicia, about when it comes down to Hassan was like, most companies, they're like, okay, you're gonna have to hit a certain rank before I'm able to really help and talk to you. But, again, you still have to put in work. But with Hassan, he invests into potential. If you have potential and you actually have the work ethic, he's going to invest into the knowledge. He's going to invest into the resources for you to thrive. That's why Eaconomy has so many icons. When you talk about a company that develops all these leaders, the reason why some companies thrive with leaders is you have probably like 4 people hitting top ranks, rather than in Economy you have now going to be 100 plus people in the ranks depending on when you watch the video, is because you actually have a CEO that his vision is spread out amongst the field, that he understands is connected in a way that if he sees a potential and he sees the work, it doesn't matter if you're 3,000 in the Philippines, it doesn't matter if you're 1,500 in Nigeria, he's gonna invest the same time and effort as if he was to 50K or 100K into the business. So I appreciate you.
Thank you, my love.
I respect you. I understand what it is, and I'm gonna get ready to work. Get started today. If somebody sent you this video, get back to that person. Please get back to that person and get started today. Again, economy, there's no bias response. There's nothing out here right now. If you really look around, everybody's either doing too much or doing too little. We're doing just the amount of work, whereas you know what I'm saying, you get half and half. You get 100% of each half. You get a nice compensation plan, and you get something where you have products that really work. So you have the best of both worlds. So again, thank you guys for watching this video. See you at the beach or the bank. You guys have a phenomenal day.